Hi everyone, my name is Etika Dian Yusnidar. Today I will share the result of two journal reviews about customer satisfaction. One study focused on chatbots and the other looks at organizational factors like IT, competence, and commitment. So the first journal is Usability, Humanization, and Perceived Service as Predictors of Customer Satisfaction in Chatbot Interactions. So this is about chatbots. The researchers wanted to know what makes people satisfied when talking to a chatbot. They tested three things: usability, humanization, and service quality. Usability means the chatbot is easy to use, intuitive, and save time. Humanization is when the chatbot feels empathetic, almost like talking to a real person. And service quality is how well the chatbot actually helps solve your problem. The researchers gave questionnaires to 423 millennials in Colombia. The questions used a 5-point scale, from strongly disagree to strongly agree. After collecting the answer, they checked the data to make sure it was valid and reliable. Then they analyzed the relationships between usability, humanization, service quality, and satisfaction. Basically, they wanted to see which factor had the stronger influence on customer satisfaction. And the results showed that humanization improved both service quality and satisfaction. Usability also boosts service quality and satisfaction, but the strongest factor was service quality itself, which explained most of the satisfaction. Overall, the model explained that 86.1% of customer satisfaction varies, a very strong result. This means customer satisfaction is shaped by the combined effect of usability, humanization, and service quality. If a chatbot is easy to use, feels human-like, and actually solves problems, customer will be satisfied and more likely to stay loyal. The conclusion is practical because it gives companies a clear direction. Design chatbots that are intuitive, fast, accurate, and empathetic. For the strengths are its novelty. It integrates three factors into one predictive model. It also has a large sample size of 423 respondents, strong statistical analysis, and excellent model fit indices. Plus, the focus on millennials makes it highly relevant to today's digital service environment. And the weaknesses include limited explanation of the questionnaire design, which makes replication harder. The practical implications for companies were not explored in depth, so the study feels more theoretical. Some references are outdated, and the sample was restricted to Colombia, which limits how generalizable the findings are. Let's move to the second journal, is the effect of information technology, competence, and commitment to service quality and implication on customer satisfaction. This one was done in Indonesia at PT ADM in Tasikmalaya. The researchers asked how do IT, competence, and commitment affect service quality and customer satisfaction. The researchers surveyed 201 employees at PT ADM in Tasikmalaya. The survey asked about how technology is used in the company, how competent the employees feel, and how committed they are to their work. After collecting the data, they tested it to make sure the answers were consistent and reliable. Then they analyzed how those three factors affect service quality and how service quality affect customer satisfaction. They also checked the significance of each factor using statistical tests. And the finding shows that IT, competence, and commitment all significantly affect service quality. Among them, IT was the most dominant factor. Service quality then strongly influenced customer satisfaction with a PET coefficient of 0.900. The model explained 62% of service quality variance and 81% of satisfaction variance. The study concludes that companies should fully utilize IT, while also ensuring employees are competent and committed. Service quality acts as the bridge between these internal factors and customer satisfaction. The conclusion is practical because it tells organizations exactly where to invest in technology, employee skill, and commitment. For the strengths is clear integration of organizational factors into one model, strong statistical validation, and a large, diverse sample across multiple cities and districts. It also provides practical insight that companies can apply directly to improve performance. However, the weaknesses was limited to one company, so the findings may not apply everywhere. It focused mainly on employees' perceptions, not customer directly. And while external factors like organizational culture and job satisfaction were acknowledged, they were not analyzed, which means the bigger picture is still incomplete. So what do these two studies tell us? Both highlight the same big idea. Customer satisfaction doesn't happen by change, it's designed. In chatbot interactions, satisfaction comes from usability, humanization, and service quality. In organizations, it's driven by IT, competence, and commitment, all finding into service quality. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and bye-bye.